Hello everyone. I'm sure that you would agree that everyone has very different ways of dealing with the stuff that life throws at them. Some people need to talk things through with friends and family, others find relief in physical outlets, and some people just need a big old cry from time to time to let it all out. But what happens when you feel like these coping mechanisms are no longer sufficient for what you're experiencing? For me, therapy is what I chose to lean on in these situations and have done on and off throughout my 20s. I have found it to be incredibly cathartic, and it's really given me the tools to deal with a whole host of issues, ranging from anxiety and sexual harassment in the workplace and, obsessions with my weight and, how to deal with living with a chronic illness. But despite how beneficial therapy has been for me, I've never been able to talk about it openly. And it's because there is still a real stigma attached to it. There's an impression that, if you go and see a shrink, you must be crazy or someone to be avoided. People in my own life have reacted in similarly derogatory ways, and it's made me feel as though I'm weak as a person, but I'm not. And I really want to dispel this perception. When we have a physical ailment, we go and see a doctor, don't we? Because they, as a trained professional, are there to help us get better. So why then don't we have the same attitude when it comes to our mental health? I think it shows such bravery and real strength of character to be able to accept that you're dealing with something that you can't necessarily fix on your own, and then to actually go and seek help for it. Because what you're doing is you're making the decision to improve your life, and yet as a society, we continue to make negative judgments and allow ourselves to feel uncomfortable, around this topic, which all just sort of reinforces the stigma. There is a huge spectrum of reasons of why people go to therapy. Some reasons are proactive, others are reactive. Some people require long-term investments, whereas others might just need to go to a few sessions to help them get back on track. The point is, it doesn't really matter why people go or how often. We all just need to be much more open-minded about the situation. When I have had the courage to share my journey of therapy with other people, I have been so surprised at how many people have responded in a similar way, with similar experiences. And sharing these stories has provided a comfort that I didn't even realize it could. And it kind of further emphasizes this, the more that we share, the more relatable we can become to one another. And you never know, in the future, you or one of your loved ones may need to access this sort of help. So rather than making people feel as though they're doing something shameful, let's focus on being advocates for positive mental health. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. As always, feel free to leave me your comments and let me know if you've ever experienced something similar. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.